In this automation, we want to open this link, go to Fun and Strange Stuff, and download first 20 products information. So name, price, and image, and save it into Excel file. The template is available in here. Products template. And it looks like this. So here should be image, here should be the name of it and the price. So the first step is to specify a path to your folder. So open website and maximize the browser. And remember to select the Selenium add-on in the add-ons panel. View add-ons to be able to use Selenium commands. Add C# snippet that will create your base path directory then. So base path is, and again, as in the last tutorial, we're going to use environment special variable, user profile, then we have desktop, and automation and automation examples. And again, C# snippet, as before, system IO directory, create directory, path. Then Selenium open. We want to open Chrome browser with the URL that we have here. So let's copy it and paste it here. And lastly, we want to bring the window to the front. So we can do this just like this. Tools, Windows, and you can see that this is the web page. So we can get, for example, unique keyword, and the window command will bring unique window to the front. And of course, style maximize to maximize the window. Then go to Fun and Strange Stuff. Create lists which will contain product names and their prices. So after running the script that we've just created and seeing the web page, you can inspect the Fun and Strange Stuff element. And in the developer tools, right click it and choose copy XPath. That you can insert in the search argument for the Selenium click command. So here, let's add Selenium click command. Let's paste the XPath. And let's create a list of type text, result products, and prices. The third step is to wait for elements to be loaded. So get link to the first image, get name of the product and price value, and store them in the lists. So now that we are in the fun and strange stuff, because we've clicked it, we can right click the image element and see that the src attribute stores a link to it. So let's get the class name and the below JavaScript code document, get elements by class name, then get attribute src, and let's press enter. So here we have the link to this image. And let's wait for this element using the selenium wait for value command. So let's copy it. And here let's use selenium wait for value command, return. And of course we don't need the attribute here. We just want to make sure that elements of this class are present. And expected value true. Alright, and after right-clicking the product name and price, and this is the product name. You can see that it is as easy so we have the class name, and let's run it in the console. Document get elements by class name, right? And of course you can select an item, an element in the page by choosing this option and choose it. So we want the price to it, so here. And we have the class name. So again, paste it. And as you can see, we have the price. So we want to do that in G1ANT. So let's copy this JavaScript code and use selenium run script. And of course we have to use return keyword, result for example product name, and then we can add this element to the list of products, to add product name, and then we want to get the price name, so the price value. So again, selenium run script, paste it here, use return keyword, result, price. Alright, and we want to add the price to prices variable. Okay. Now we want to download the first image. So in order to do this, we should add the HTTPS and semicolon and a colon to the src attribute. So here, remember when I showed you how to use the link, how to get the link. So let's copy this and let's use selenium run script, return. Okay, and we can store it in a image source variable. Here we need to change the image source variable a little because we want it to have the HTTPS prefix. Alright, and plus image source. Alright, and lastly, file download image source, file name, base path, and we can, for example, name this file 1.png. So let's run this script and let's see if it works. So let's close the Chrome instance and let's use F9 shortcut. Alright, so we have enter, unnecessary enter here. Yeah, let's press F9. Again, unnecessary enter, and here. Okay, I guess there are no more unnecessary enters. F9. Path has not been defined. Yeah, should be base path. Let's press F9. Unable to parse text to bool. So we forgot that we need to specify the search argument and that we want to search for this element by XPath. XPath. This is important. So let's again close this and let's press F9. Alright, it goes to fun and strange stuff. And it has probably loaded, downloaded. Yeah, process finished. We didn't close the selenium. Alright, so let's open my folder and see if I have 1.png. Let's open it, and as you can see, the file is downloaded correctly. Let's delete this, let's close it, let's close the Chrome instance. Now, the next step is to put all above steps in a loop. So where we have selenium run script, alright. for I, the I variable, from 0 to 90, because we want to have 20 iterations of the for loop and for. And we can add tab at the beginning of each line so that it looks nicer. And obviously, instead of 0, we're going to have the I variable. So copy here, I variable, and here the I variable. Alright, and we don't want all files to be named 1. We can specify another name, for example, I plus 1, so that they don't start with 0, but they start with 1. See? Because the I variable will be initialized with 0. So I think everything's perfect. Alright, and let's run the script. Let's press F9. Fun and strange stuff. And it should download all the files. Alright, and you can see that after running the script, well, you may notice that it fails after some time, and it does so because the web page isn't fully loaded and some of the elements are not yet present, so the script can't continue. To load more elements, you should scroll. Insert a below line. So, selenium, run script, window, scroll by 0 and 200. For example, this is, you can paste it anything. So let's click inspect anywhere, and in the console, let's run, without the selenium run script. Alright, let's press enter, and as you can see, it scrolls down. Okay, so let's close it, and let's see if, of course we can see that some of the images are correctly downloaded, right? Okay, so let's remove all the files. And let's close it, and let's see if everything works. F9. All right. I think it stopped. Yeah, process has finished. So the last step is to use selenium close and open this file. And as you can see, there are a lot of images downloaded. So we can delete them. Oh, I created a shortcut, sorry. All right. Now, as we close the browser, we want to open Excel template. So make sure to enable MS Office add-on from the View Add-ons MS Office. And the line here is inserted so MS Office add-on is loaded. And use Excel open command to open this template. So base path images. I think that this file was called products template. So let's open it. Yeah, products template. Yep. So products template XLSX. The next step is to create a loop, insert images, products, and prices there. So let's open our template again. And after pressing Alt key in the Excel application, some of the letters appear, which indicates what shortcut to use if you want to open some specific option from the menu. In this case, we need to press N to insert and P to insert a picture. And using keyboard to insert long text letter by letter is sometimes not the fastest option, so let's use clipboard for that, as previously, and Ctrl+V shortcut to paste it in the Save As window. And so let's click cancel for now. And after we set values for name and price, this cell will be selected. So lastly, we want to go to the first column and next row by using home key, and down. Not this down. Home and down. So let's do it in the for loop. Exactly that. Open G1ANT and use for loop, and again it should start from this time from 1 to 20 instead of 19, and 4, and use keyboard. We want to press Alt key, then N, then P, and we want to specify the value of the clipboard to be base path i.png, then keyboard Ctrl+V, then keyboard, then keyboard, enter, and Excel set value. We want to set a value products with the index of the I variable, row I plus 1, and call name always B. And we want to do the same with prices. So here, instead of products, we have prices. A row is the same, and call name is C, always C. And finally, keyboard, home key, and down. So let's close this template. No. Close this. And finally, and there's one important thing here. We want to make sure that the Excel application window is brought to front. So we want to use the window command, and the name of the template is product, so we can just type here products, and of course use style maximize argument so that the window is maximized. Alright, so let's press F9 and see what happens. Okay. And it's that fast that we don't see how it opens it. Okay, and as you can see, after running the script, you see that sometimes images are bigger than the cell, so we want to make them smaller. Cancel. You see that this image is too big. So we want to open format. So again, Alt, JP, sorry. So we have to press JP at the same time. And in the size section, we want to open height field. So we want to press H and insert 2.75. 2.75 and enter. So that all images are the same size. So here in G1ANT Studio, after keyboard Alt, we want to add this line of code. Keyboard Alt after inserting an image, not after opening the Save As window. So here's when we insert an image, when we press enter. So here we want to have Alt key, we want to press Alt key, and then and then we want to press J and P at the same time. Why? Because when I press Alt, you see that JP are next to each other. So we have to press them at the same time, alright? And finally H to change the height field. And then keyboard 2.75 and enter. Alright, and let's see if it makes any difference. So let's press F9. And run the script, hopefully the last time. Of course, there is one important thing at the end. We want to save this Excel file, so we'll use Excel save command and Excel close command. So maybe let me stop the script by using Ctrl plus F12 shortcut and use Excel save command at the end. And we can specify the path that we want to save this Excel file to. So base path, and for example we can call it products info.xlsx, so that it's not saved in the template, right? And finally Excel close. Okay, so let's close it and maybe remove all the images. And the files are overwritten, so it doesn't make a difference, but yeah. So I've just pressed F9 to launch the script and see what happens. Now all the information are downloaded, files, product names and prices. Okay. Okay, so now it's resized. The picture is smaller. The second one is also smaller, right? That's great. And there should be around 20 images and product names and prices. So let's wait for that a little. Resized again. Okay, so now let's open this folder and see if we have products info files. Let's open it. Let's close it, and as you can see, all the files are here. So let's close it, and that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.